Hi, welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. This is a reading for the collective for July 11th through 17th, 2021. So we're going to get started, but if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe. And when you subscribe, please leave your email. It won't be given out to anyone, but at the end of each month, I'm drawing a person from my YouTube subscribers as well as my website, which is listed below. If you subscribe there as well, you can increase the chance to be drawn in a reading for a free reading. So I would encourage you to do that. You can also find the links for my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, as well as our group, the Mystical Seekers of Infinite Light and Growth. If you're on a path of growing and expanding, I encourage you to join us. There's links to plant medicine. If you follow the link down below, you can receive a 10% discount, and part of the proceeds of Four Visions Market, it gives back to the indigenous people of the Amazon. But for those of you who use plant medicine or a holistic approach to healing, they offer a variety of plant medicines that have been used by those indigenous cultures for hundreds of years, if not millennia. So I encourage you to check that out. There's also links to my oracle decks below. So with that, let's get started with our reading. And again, this is for the week of July 11th through 17th, 2021. And we have making a choice. So there may be some kind of choice that you need to make this week. And your spirit is telling you that you need to follow your inner compass, your inner knowing, your intuition regarding whatever this choice might be. And yes, you may be going into the unknown, but you're being guided by Source, God, your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever you align with, but you're being guided, and not to fear the unknown. Usually the unknown's better than you can imagine. And magic stream means that your prayers and intentions, things that you've been trying to manifest, they are being heard, and you're being assisted in that quest. Be diligent in whatever it is you're pursuing or doing this week. Don't slack off. If it's something new that you're pursuing, especially so. Taking risk again. There's that unknown bit. Taking a risk on something or someone or a situation is being encouraged this week. Bottom of the deck. Success. You will be successful in whatever that is. And it's something that's going to bring you happiness or joy. Awesome. We also have the rose kiss, and this talks about enjoying your life, enjoying nature with your senses, how you observe it, whether you smell it, taste it, whatever it is. If ice cream's your thing here in July and it's hot, they're telling you to not only pursue that, but to thoroughly enjoy it and have gratitude for that. Waking lion, something within you is awakening, and it also talks about standing in your power, standing up for yourself. Whatever in the past has been an issue, or there may be a situation this week, according to the tarot, that might create some kind of altercation, uncomfortable experience, whatever it is, that you're to walk away from it. You're to let it go. You're not to take it personally. And we'll get more to that here in a little bit. Awakening genius. So there may be some idea, epiphany you have this week that is something that, well, it's way beyond. The idea is really brilliant, or something, and it doesn't have to be anything huge. Maybe you're inventing, I don't know, but it could be something you hadn't thought about, and you got this download or epiphany, like, oh, this would be really cool, and we could do this, this, and this, and you just kind of know, it just unfolds. They're asking you to not only connect with that, connect with your intuition, and maybe in meditation, but you're going to be receiving, some of you, some kind of great idea. A deep breath. This came out in last week's reading, so you need to be sure to take time to take deep breaths. It helps switch your vibration, your energy, helps you release things. That's really important. We also have roots of abundance coming in for you of all kinds. Great and full. Your cup, the feeling of of gratitude for all the abundance and the wonderful things that you have. That's how you fill your cup. You don't dip it out, keep dipping out of it for other people. Fill your own cup first. What makes you happy? And we have Call of the Muse again, kind of like the Genius card. Some kind of inspiration may be coming in for you. It could also be tied to the power of purpose, of something you want to do or pursue. So you're being encouraged for that. I'm going to take this one, Smoke and Mirrors. There may be someone that's not being completely truthful with you or honest, putting up a false facade. So they want you to be aware of that. And that comes out in the tarot reading. So this week, you're to focus on your health. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Self-care continues to be a theme. It's part of how you love yourself. And so that you're able to then give love and assist others. New beginnings, new things keep unfolding or are going to unfold in the month of July. Abundance again. So it's bringing you all kinds of wonderful abundance. We've got a master number 88, and we also have adventure. Something new maybe you haven't done before, opportunity to follow that. And you also have follow your dreams. So something maybe, like I said, that gives you great joy, happiness. Pursue that. Go after that. Okay. We also have King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. It says a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. This goes back to that Genius thing and that Muse thing. So there may be someone coming in or that you know during this week that's going to provide you an opportunity, partly because of the idea or, I don't know, service or something that you can provide a different perspective that they see has value for some of you. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. And it's just energy. So it could be a man with this kind of energy as opposed to a woman. It says objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So we talked about this challenge that may be coming in. It's asking you with the Smoke and Mirrors, using your discernment and looking at things clearly and knowing what's right for you. And it's not about them. It's about you doing what's right for you. So if they're upset, they're saying use humor to kind of laugh it off and not take it seriously. It's not personally meant for you. Their issue is their issue, even though they might try to project it on you, is what I'm getting with that. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So there may be this situation this week that there will be someone who can offer you support and guidance. Usually the King of Water, the King of Cups, is someone who's really diplomatic. So if you're having discomfort or not sure how to pursue the situation, seek out the advice of someone you trust who could provide that for you. Ten of Water, which is the Ten of Cups. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So that kind of goes back to that the decisions you're going to make that are right for you are going to make you feel happy. They're going to make you feel secure and in a good place because it's doing what's right for you, not what's right for someone else. Putting yourself first is what I'm getting. Nine of Water. Your wishes coming true. Concerns fade away. It can also be a love of just life in general. So the Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups, talks about wish fulfillment, going after those things that make you truly happy. It's not your job to make someone else happy. They have to fill their own cup. And, knowing what that is. And you also have the Eight of Air on the bottom, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So it goes along with whatever this difficult situation you have to deal with is being up in your head. They're saying that you aren't to be trapped by the Smoke and Mirrors, and to stand strong in your own decisions. Yeah. And we also have ego. So it's involving someone's ego. I don't get so much it's yours, it's theirs. So not to fall prey to that. Or the games, the gaslighting, whatever it is they use, pressure that they use to try to sway you. That's really important. The main advice we have for this week, or the challenge, is this. And this a lot of times talks about being betrayed. Someone who's egotistical in that they will win at all costs, regardless of how it harms anyone else. So you're asked to be careful. This could be someone who's really narcissistic too. They are charming, but their intent is for themselves. It's not for anyone else. And there may be, this is a clarifier, some confusion regarding what to choose, what whatever it is they're offering. It's kind of, it's not really clear. That's why it's important for you to be in tune with yourself, because you do not want to carry their burdens, is what I'm getting. It's not yours to carry. And your challenge is to remain in balance. Ebb and flow, as above, so below, but also what's right and balanced for you, not only professionally, but personally. And that's why prayer, meditation, walk in nature, whatever it is you need to do to get that stillness, to get that quiet, to tune in, is really important, because your main goal is to find your 10 of Cups, not to suffer and sacrifice for someone else's wish fulfillment. So that's your challenge this week. Spirit's advice is the 9 of Cups. You standing in your strength, your independence, your truth, integrity, what makes you, you're a strong person, and they're saying stand in that. And we have that you have, metamorphosed, and you're going after things that make you happy, that bring you joy, new beginnings. You're enlightened with the lotus flowers, and this is the stability that you're going to continue to reinforce and support. Whatever it is you're pursuing, this is the 7 of Coins. This talks about the seeds being planted, and that was mentioned in the last week's reading, but it's not quite time for harvest yet. That's what I'm getting. So you're to continue to nurture it, but it's just not quite ready, whatever it is. And again, this goes back to standing in your truth, your power, your integrity. The Emperor does not go into battle unless he has to. He's very smart about the battles he does engage in, and he does have armor on, but he uses a lot of his experience and wisdom to make not only his choices, but also standing in his own power and truth. He's not swayed by people that abuse, that are out for themselves. He's smart enough to see through that, and he's not playing the game. If you follow Spirit's advice, you get the Empress, which talks about abundance of all kinds, things coming to fruition. She's been all the queens, so she knows how to use her discernment. She knows how to be tuned into herself. She knows how to stay grounded and be kind, but also have boundaries. That's how she gets to be the Empress, and does those things for her that come from a place of love. And this is this is a 3. I'm also getting 111. So if you look up, you get the Sacred Scribe blog, she has numerology, and you can look up in the number index what 3 or 111 means to you. It's further clarified by the Sun card, which some people think is the best, card in the deck. And it talks about brand spanking new beginnings. What makes you happy? You'll be divinely helped with the actions that you want to take, not the actions you take for someone else. You're being watched over by the Creator, God, Divinity, Spirit. And it also talks about your foundation. What are the rules? What are the things that you stand for? That you come from a place of strength. What's important to you, and standing in that, being supported by that. You're also being given divine help again through victory, wisdom, strength, knowledge. to go after your 9 of Cups. That leads to the 10. And the 9 of Cups came out in Spirit's advice. This is what you're going towards, but you're leaving the drama, the users, the whatever it is doesn't serve you anymore. This has been great, but it doesn't serve you anymore, and going after what it is you want. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. So this talks about making a choice, waiting for those ships to come in, but following your compass, following your true north, and not letting fear keep you, in a place of indecision or from not taking a step. He's loosely bound. He can actually get out of these swords to bring you a sense of completion in the situation and victory, by the way, for you, and balance again. Equal give and take, equal giving and receiving, not someone who only takes. Bottom of the deck clarifiers, you have the 6 of Swords. So this talks about leaving that choppy water, whatever that is, that situation, that person, and moving towards calmer waters with your swords of discernment, knowledge, wisdom, and going towards calmer waters. This talks about collaboration, not so much with another person, though it may be some of the people who might assist you, right, in building what you want. But I'm also getting that trusting in the divine, you, your higher self, and the divine working in partnership to co-create what you want. Okay. I'm also going to pull from my B Oracle cards today. This is an Oracle deck I designed. It doesn't require any special directions to use it. The links are below if you're interested in purchasing it. And we're going to see what the bees have for us for this week's reading. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Whoa, we got a lot. Bottom of the deck, let it be. Yeah, this talks about don't engage, walking away. They can deal with themselves. Be humble. Be positive. I know it's sometimes hard in situations that are uncomfortable. Believe you can. Be the honey. Be sweet. Be kind. That doesn't mean you have to let them walk all over you, but stand in your vibration, your higher vibration integrity. Be inspiring, leading by example perhaps. Be careful with your words, thoughts, and actions, especially when you're dealing with someone like this. That's very important. And I'm going to pull also from this deck. This is the deck I designed, the keys to the 13 universal laws. It's the blueprint that creates everything. And a lot of people will say there's 12 universal laws. There's actually a 13th, and it's love. Love is the 13th law. It governs everything because that's the place where you come from in everything. So let's see what messages we have for the collective this week. Whew. Okay. Bottom of the deck, key to discomfort. Key to discomfort is acknowledging it, observing it, but not making it yours. That's what I got for that, like off the bat. Key to new beginnings, which was affirmed in the cards. Key to balance, which we also had in our reading. And universal law of grace. Having the grace, the peace, the balance, coming from a place of grace. And knowing that you don't have to agree with the person. You don't have to agree with this person. You don't have to like it. But they are on their own journey and they're struggling is how I see it. And so you give them grace, but you don't have to succumb to it is part of that. So that's all I have for you today. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel or my website, theartisticmysticmuse.space, please do so. It increases your chances to earn or be possibly selected for a free reading at the end of the month. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.